snake. So, one thing that I challenge you to do at home is to make sure that all of your stances are what we call true stances. So, real stances. So remember your cross stance, the front foot is flat. The rules about the cross stance, front foot is flat. The back foot is on the ball of the foot, both knees are bent. Right? The hands are chambered. Right? When we do our bow stance, both of the feet are flat. And if you're really advanced, the toes point the same direction. In addition, there's space between the legs. That's three things. The front knee's bent, of course. That has to be a rule 1. 2, the feet are flat. 3, if you're really advanced, the feet actually face the same direction. And 4, that there's space between the legs the same way you would have if you were walking or running really, really, really fast, right? So you don't walk like this unless you get paid to show clothes or that other reason we won't mention. So I want you to separate your feet shoulder width. The same way you walk your feet next to each other, you want to do your kung fu with space between the legs. Okay? Let's start with leopard. Stance. Stand tall. White horse offers front, leg, suppress. The tiger. Keep this hand chambered and keep the front knee bent. Pearl bridge. Press. 10,000 pounds. Dragon. Reach from C. Leopard palms a tree trunk. Leopard breaks its prey. Leopard breaks its prey. Leopard smothers its prey. R hop exits the cave. Cross-cutting bamboo. This is a horse stance. Divide the grass in search of snake. Throw a ball. Comes across the body, right? So it's not sideways. You're not like throwing something over your shoulder. You're pushing diagonally forward, right? So if you're seeing from the front, it's diagonally forward. Not like this. Okay. Throw a ball. Throw away. Reset. White horse offers front leg. On this side, make sure it's a side kick, not a front kick. Suppress the tiger. Pearl bridge. Press. 10,000 pounds. Dragon. Leaps from C. Leopard palms a tree trunk. Leopard breaks its prey. Leopard breaks its prey. Leopard smothers its prey. R hop exits the cave. Cross-cutting bamboo. Divide the grass in search of snake. Throw a ball. Through a wave. Kicking a star method. Double bow. Hugging the moon. Children bow to Buddha. Leopard pulls back. Horned leopard fights back. Wipe the sleeve. Senses poison. Elbow forward. Rising. Falling block. Lift and press. Slide in. Push out. Snake points to heaven. Double falling back fist. Fist going through the sky. Remember, this is not a strike. This is a load up, right? So this is the right hand, and the right foot is forward. Throughout snake, the first 20 moves, the right foot is forward, especially during these striking ups, right? So we're striking up, right foot's forward, strike up, right foot's forward, strike up, right foot's forward. There's only 3 strikes. And 2 motions. So there's one name for 3 strikes. That means there's only 2 moves, even though we move more than 2 times. Hopefully I'm not confusing you. Right? So wind up with the right hand and strike. This is fist going through the sky. That's 1. Continually piercing the sky is 1 move but 2 strikes. Stagger horse stance, fist like an arrow. Wipe the sleeve. Snakes is poison. Rising. Falling block. Lift and press. the sky, continually piercing the sky. Dragon force stance is like an arrow. Snake pierces the eyes. Cat stance, chopping down. Turn around, slice bamboo. Snake strikes from the earth. Yeah. Now, we start all of our forms with the 5-animal salute. And the 5-animal salute is the same throughout all of your training. The only differences that you'll see is a few stances and a few hand positions. So for the tiger salute, you'll see a tiger, and for crane salute, you'll see a palm, but we're not worried about those right now. So follow me through the 5-animal salute. Attention, stand. Stand tall. So you're going to lift the right foot and turn the toes out, step to a cross. When you step to a cross and you see us turn our toes out, we want you to save your knees. No one steps at a 40 or 90 degree angle without potentially damaging your knee for a cat stance. So you don't want to turn the foot out as far as you can, just enough for comfort in bending the leg, right? Because bending like this isn't ideal either. Does that make sense? So lift, turn enough, 45 degrees. If you want to get technical, it's good. And then step forward to your cat. Now you have a comfortable position for your knee. And if this is not a comfortable position for your knee, make it comfortable for your knee, right? Because your knees aren't mine, right? If you fall and hurt your knee, I'm fine. So you want to make sure that you do what's best for your knee. Let's take a stance. Stand tall. And one, once you step, comfortable with the knee pressed, kind of like push a flower up the sleeve. Step forward to your cat stance and present your palm and your fist. Make sure that your palm is flat diagonal and you have a flat fist. Try not to curl them in like this. This is awkward. There's no reason you should present your palms. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, the stand. Stand tall. 1, 2. 2 tigers. Now we're going to start with snake. Right is over left. Wipe the sleeve. Step out. Strike with power. Rising. Falling block. This arm must open. If it doesn't open, it's not really useful, right? And so when we do our Kung Fu, we try to get as close to a real-life application that we can, self-defense application that we can. So after I elbow and I knee, the arm is open for a reason. So for me to open the arm and then swing like this really small has no purpose, because I don't want someone really close to me if I have to hit them. If you have to hit them, you probably want them far away from you so that you don't have to hit them. So if I lift and I go to strike, I want to make sure I have full range. That means I can strike out as far away from me as I can by straightening the arm just a little bit more. So from here, it's no good. We're not striking with the elbow, we're striking with the fist. You do lead with the elbow, though, like a baseball throw. Wipe the sleeve. Snake's with poison. There's the space. We have the elbow, the knee, and the open strike. The step out for power and slide in. When you slide the foot in, notice I didn't do this. Right? You don't want to be on the line. That's the point. So you want the space, and that helps you be balanced, because now you can bend this leg as much as you need to, as low as you can, and touch with just the toes. Double falling back fist, straight down, neutral fist, swing and strike, twice, outside grab. So we're simulating it to grab or a block, right? So we'd be blocking and striking. Even if you miss the grab, it's good to block, shift, and strike. This is called a sun punch, right? So the fist is upward instead of rotated like we do in sparring. Let's run through the whole snake section. Hit the stand. Stand tall. 5-animal salute. 2 tigers hide their trail. Wipe the sleeve. Snake's with poison. Rising. Falling block. Lift and press. Your lift should be higher than your press. And your press should be farther forward than your points to heaven. Double falling back fist. Fist going through the sky, continually piercing the sky. Stagger horse stance, fist like an arrow. Wipe the sleeve. Snake spits poison. Rising, falling block. Lift and press. Snake points to heaven. Double falling back fist. Fist going through the sky. Remember, this is a load up, not a strike. Continually piercing the sky. Stagger horse stance, fist like an arrow. Snake pierces the eyes. Cat stance, chopping down. Turn around. Slice bamboo. Rise strike, snake strikes from there. Now from here, sometimes it's confusing to bow out at the end of a middle of a section, because they don't always flow in that way. So from here, you just have to shift back, which is hard in a big stance, but do what you can that's comfortable for your legs. Shift back so that you can pivot to this right foot. And then shift up, bring it up so you can do your cross step there. So if we did the last move from this direction, it'd go 1, we go here, and then we take our hands and pivot, present, and place it away.